essentially, what we're going to be doing is whenever I'm playing on this free-to-play account, Twitch chat is going to be able to control what I do. I have a bunch of free-to-play chat rewards, so the benefits watching, this is another thing, is that we weren't sure what to do with channel points. Now I know what to do with channel points. It's up to you guys what I do with this account. Whether it's leveling up artifacts, weapons, characters, all that stuff, talents, or wishing on the limited banner, the weapon banner, or the standard banner. All that is up to you guys, and it's gonna create hell for me. And I'm gonna be forced to use different characters than I normally use, and I think it'll get some use out of other stuff. However, me starting on Raiden's banner will give me a chance to maybe snatch a character that I love using before she leaves. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and on top of that, I've been wanting to do a European account anyway. I'm officially calling the challenge the Ghost Player Challenge. It's kind of like a Ghost Rider. But also, additionally, what we're going to be doing is, for major choices or whatever, I want to run a poll. So, like, I don't know if you guys are going to choose Lumine or Aether for this.
So, what you're trying to say is that you
I'll leave it all up to you.
from another world?
Wow, look at those graphics.
But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Also, Paimon sounds completely different at the start of the game compared to where she is now. A lot less annoying.
Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
Let's go. I'm curious if we're ever going to get those swords at some point, rather than rocking the dull blade the entire time. Okay, I'm gonna set up a poll real quick, and I'll let you guys choose. Okay, it's 50-50. Oh god. If no one chooses, then or if no one breaks the tiebreaker, then I'll do it. I'll break it. It's a tie, cool. I'm choosing then. We're gonna go Aether. Like, I could have it be different, but keeping it the same will make future YouTube content a little more cohesive. Here we go. Lumine, no! Did you want Lumine? Comment? Rigged? It was a tie! It was a tie. It's fine. Should have convinced chat to swap. I don't know.
Wait, don't go. Give my sister back.
Goodbye.
And just like that, God took away my sister.
Is this new?
Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power.
I don't remember this.
So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
Interesting.
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out.
It's been so long since I've seen this.
Until I met you 2 months ago.
It's been 2 months.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will
Faker.
do her best to be a great guy.
Faker. I don't believe that story whatsoever.
We should head off. Let's get going.
You want your lesbian cutscenes? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that is so close. The last time that I did this first introduction scene was so long ago. Like, back in, I think, October, after the game first came out. So it has been a while. But as I was saying earlier, whatever I do with this account, like, chat gets to decide on what I get to do.
Timing depletes stamina.
Holy shit.
Stamina takes time to recover.
It's been so long since I've seen that Adventurer XP bar go that high up so fast.
Which of the 7 are you looking for exactly?
Paimon, how are you, like,
Oh,
2 times less annoying than usual? It's like her voice has gotten more high-pitched and more irritating the longer it's gone. Don't forget the logo down here.
that's a statue of the 7. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the 7's protection over the world. Among the
Weapon
7
wish?
gods,
Oh my god. Okay, I'll do that first. I'll do that first. As soon as we get enough for a wish.
Paimon's not sure
I'll do
whether
that.
the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
Oh no. Here, hold on. I'm gonna keep track of these. Because I wasn't expecting people to be redeeming these already. As long as I keep track of them, we'll be fine. Hey, if I get a good weapon though. If I get a good weapon.
As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister.
For sure, for sure.
Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
Paimon, that is the biggest thing of copium I've ever seen. Oh, there's a Sealy. We're gonna need to collect these anyway. So let me just do this real quick, Paimon. Where are you going, Sealy? Oh, it's right over here. And first chest, too. Right? Yep. Exquisite.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. When can I wish? Not right now. Still wants me to do this. Equip artifacts. There. It's so weird. So control F. Oh. You just put me back here again? I seriously need to go and talk to Paimon.
That's a statue of there are
Yeah,
gods among
we
the
just
7
did this. Okay. I'm so used to the gliders. I didn't even think. I don't know if you could hear my spacebar. It put me back here. I don't even think that Zhongli has even told us what's happened with the whole Archon War and everything. And, well, that was like a year or 2 ago.
You can swim right over.
Uh-huh. As long as I don't drown. Let's go, Paimon. I'm speed running this. There's a video series that I watched a long time ago where he tried to get as far as he could without Aether taking the Anemo thing. And oh my god. It's so closed off. Adventure Ring 2.
You just feel the elements of the world?
I'm purposely withholding information. Yeah.
Seems all you had
Just
to do
like,
was just touch the
I don't
statue
know.
and
I don't
power
know if I can trust the Archons.
As much as they may want it, people in this world can never get a hold of powers as easily as you.
It's because
Huh? It's because you're not from this world to begin with.
true.
If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Anemo. So perhaps,
Mayhaps.
because you got power from the god of Anemo, you can find some clues there. There
Cool.
are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister.
Specifically Bard. They all massacre people, of course, and they can't be trusted. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's move then. The elements in
Ever
this
since
world
then, I have not
respond to
trusted the
your prayers,
Archons
and
for the most
Paimon
part.
thinks that's a lovely sign.
I would also say A as well, but that's just me. Fire slime! Get out. You. Bye.
These are the animal powers you
It's been so long since I've used those.
Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
Paimon is so much less annoying. Holy shit. Well, what the? Oh. Barbados.
What is that? There's something huge in the sky. It's headed towards the heart of
Hold
the
on.
forest. We must proceed with caution.
Also, I'm not allowed to level up anything unless you guys tell me to. So I'm going to be sticking with level 1 for a while. So I don't know how well I can survive, but we'll try. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. Yo! Exquisite chest.
I'll keep this close.
We're already getting close to adventure rank level 3, baby. Why is it telling me the... Oh, it's because it's more artifacts. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Oh. That's cool. I didn't know that... It gave me 10 wishes. This feels so wrong. I don't even have anything for wishes yet. I need all this shit. I need literally everything right now. Oh, thank you, comment. I have one of each so far. Hey, 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 wait, get that fire. There we go. I never realized how much I miss using Animo Traveler.
Is this an answer from this world?
Far from it. Far from it. Is there anything over here? Yup. Yep. Yes, there is. And there's a chest over there. Wow. Forgot how abundant everything is.
Disappear.
These redeems for wishes one at a time. Yeah. It's a single wish. And I consider doing one for like a 10 pull, but how often am I actually going to have enough for a 10 pull? You know? So that's why I'm just keeping it the single pulls. Depending on how things go, I may change the prices for everything, but for now, we're sticking with what we've got. So it's going to take quite a bit to get any sort of progress with this account. So it's kind of like putting me on hard mode, at least for a bit, until we actually get stuff taken care of. Also, another thing is, with those level ups, I'll do a poll to see what people want me to level up. So I won't be just choosing it myself. I'll be making other people decide for me. So if you want to make me suffer, you can make me suffer. There's Dvalin and Barbados. Or Venti, or whatever you want to call him.
It's all right now. I'm back.
Yeah.
Is he talking?
It's completely in your control. Yup.
Who's there?
I am here. Yo, he can teleport? Since when? It's gonna be so weird seeing people in their new outfits.
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away.
Yeah.
Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks. Just what was
Yeah,
that?
don't pull my hair out,
Paimon thought
please.
we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon.
Stuck in the dragon's normal.
Of course not.
Useful when you're getting his noses stole. Yeah.
Oh,
That's plot armor right there.
there's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there.
Isn't this one of Dvalin's tears?
Let's go take a closer look.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this.
Hold on, Paimon, I need these. You never know when we're gonna get Amber or D-Luke. We need all of them that we can get. Alright. Crimson Crystal. There we go.
Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is.
Okay.
All Paimon knows is that
This
it's
actually...
dangerous. Best we put it
This
away.
reminds me of,
Okay,
the
got it. Now let's
corruption
get out.
stuff over in Sumeru. Adventure rank 3! Hell yeah. Is there stuff over here? Yeah, there is. Knew it. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. You like wombo comboed my ass. I'm worried that I'm gonna have to start censoring myself on YouTube now because of all the YouTube stuff to kind of future-proof. But also, like, I don't want to have to do that.
Stop right there.
Oh, here she is. New outfit time. I'm also curious if I'm going to be getting any of the old outfits or if it's just going to default to the new ones.
Animo God protect you, stranger. I am Amber.
Thanks.
Outrider for the Knights of Favonius.
Nice to meet you for the first time, totally, Amber.
You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt.
Hey, Selkie. Everyone's showing up today. Stream's going well.
We're not looking
How are you? We're doing a new challenge
That's what all
thing.
the troublemakers say.
What's up?
Doesn't sound like a local name to me.
Because it's not.
And this mascot, what's the deal with it?
Emergency food. Yeah, I said the meme. Don't worry about it.
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right?
Yep.
Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible.
Busy still at work. Yeah, I still need to find a new job. Because it ran out of season for mine.
It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
So, in the meantime, we're streaming.
You out here for some other reason?
Doing alright. I came up with the idea for doing this for a stream, so I'm
Doing that too.
having chat control stuff for me. Stop by and check out how you're doing. Thank you. Right now, I've got 3 wishes down that I need to do. Basically, it's all redeems for the channel points. Why so suspicious?
I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight.
Stream small stuff and... Gotcha.
I give you my apologies.
I'll have to stop by when I see you streaming then.
Strange yet
I'm not on Twitch all that much as I should be.
That sounded so fake. Do you have
I'm half
something
paying
that's the type
attention.
of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
A little bit. I did remember her being this angry. I guess I get Amber. Horrendous hours. It's fine. I mean, I always stream late at night.
So, suspicious
Or, like, in the
travelers,
evening.
What are you doing in Mondstadt? He got separated from his sister during a really, really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister.
Sure.
Oh,
Sure,
looking
Paimon.
For your family? Huh.
Need you?
Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
First started streaming, it was nearly consistently at midnight our time. Yeah.
It's simple. You'll understand it.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. With me not working what I used to, I don't have to start around that time. And hopefully, if I can get back onto a more consistent basis, I can, you know, stream more. I don't know why it's been so hard for me to stream consistently, even when I have the time. Because it's 2 hours behind me. So come back from work. Yeah, time zones are a bitch, to be honest. It's not fun.
A hilly churl.
Honestly, like, if I started streaming earlier in the day... Oh, this is not the one that they wanted me to go after, did they? I would probably get more people from Europe rather than just, like, this side of the globe.
My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Oh, I was going the right way. Yeah, late streams are a different vibe. I like late streams quite a bit. Here. Bop. Bop. It also doesn't help that I'm much more of a night person than a morning person. So late night streams usually go better for me.
Nothing to it. Though I've got to say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
Thank you.
Thanks for the backup.
I guess.
How'd it feel?
Barely broke a sweat.
You mention
It was not that bad.
How is it the hilly trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this. Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the
But they're always here.
terror has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed, and the local market has been affected as well.
That's a weird detail because after you bring down Dvalin, they still stay here.
We usually end up with at least a few injuries, so the Knights of Favonius have been tied up doing the best they can to defend the area.
I think Night is okay. There's an audience for all. Yeah. I think
These annoying creatures
morning time is like
the city.
a niche that not as many streamers go for, I think.
That said,
I don't know.
clearing this camp helped make the area
It seems like a lot more
little
people
bit
are
safer.
active more towards the evening anyway.
Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
Thanks, Amber. I didn't mean for that to sound so bad.
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah, can I... Is this gonna continue to make me equip shit? I need... C. Complete Dragonstorm quest to unlock outfits. Cool. I totally didn't want to change her back to her old outfit. I like the old outfits generally a lot more than the censored ones that they were forced to make. Considering how much higher level they are to me, I think I'm doing alright. Kind of intimidated. It's fine. A-okay. I'm glad I didn't set any of these off.
A reward on
Oh yeah, we have to collect those things over here. Still up by like 3 p.m. I still get Twitch notifications of people I follow going live. Like how? Yeah. Oh god. Amber! I mean, that's like midnight over on the other side of the US, so that's not too bad. And also that's like, you can carry that? Has that always been the case? I've never done that. Or I don't think I have.
Consolidated wind things.
Consolidated wind
Statue of the
things.
Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods.
So weird not having...
Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
There's another chest over here. It's so weird not having the wind glider. Or whatever it's called. Or just glider. Because I'm hitting the spacebar on instinct, and when nothing happens, it throws me off. This always is what happens whenever I'm playing something with exploration aspects to it. Is I always get off the beaten path, just to kind of do my own thing. Because I see something, I'm like, oh, I gotta go check it out, so then I don't forget about it. Rather than actually doing story stuff. Get in there. Oh. Is the chest over here? Oh, shit. I can't even use my glider. Is it, like, right up here? Yep. There we go. I keep jumping off of shit that I shouldn't be jumping off of. I'm gonna die again. I've been doing in Pokemon Violet. Oh, you got Pokemon Violet? There's shiny over there, and then I completely missed the Pokemon I was meaning to catch. Like, a shiny Pokemon? Or, like, a shiny thing? Just in general. I've done very little with any Pokemon games. Let's blow this up, please. Oh, a shiny pickup. Gotcha, gotcha. There we go.
I'll keep this close.
Have they fixed Pokemon Scarlet and Violet yet? Because it's been out for how long? Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I've really been playing as of late has been the Spider-Man Miles Morales. I've been working on completing that because I got that for Crimbo. This is issues for sure when, you know, I've been playing through it. And that's the thing, like, some people have said that they haven't gotten, like, any major glitches whatsoever. But then other people, it's, like, really fucking bad.
Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond.
Noble hearts and all that. Windra, I can't go over there. A bad visual glitch in the starting house? Really? That's a great first impression. Yeah, confirm. Yay! Max stamina, let's go! When was the last time I saw something like that? Oh.
Can you feel the blessings of the seven? In Mondstadt,
Kinda.
people call them animalcula. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes.
There we go. They go in the statue's eyes?
Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculae never had a physical form from the start.
What? This is lore shit that I
Collect them
do
and
not
offer the
remember.
statues as blessings. Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision.
Pop.
But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so...
The rules don't apply.
And maybe you'll receive more blessings.
Aether's gonna pull off all those crimes. Still walk around and talk to things too. Really? I don't know, man. I mean, is it still like worth the play? Because I didn't really want it, and I still don't really want Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Because, like, I don't know, Pokemon series is not going where I want it to go. And it doesn't feel like they really care all that much. They just want to put out quantity over quality. Bro. Here, take that.
Another target.
Bro got scared. What the hell? A fair amount of fun with it, but certainly isn't as great as it could be. That's the thing. It's like, it could always be better. And it has been better in the past. I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White are like peak Pokemon for me. In terms of console games, I don't think anything's beaten Pokemon XD. There was a video that I was watching where it explained how like Pokemon games as a whole do not really do any sort of cinematography. Oh, she's in her old outfit. She's not in her new outfit. Interesting. I figured that they would have kept the new outfit. I didn't even check. I mean, basically for me, how Pokemon games have been was I got really into Black and White. Like, I broke the timer in that game. I got up to 999 hours and 59 minutes. And then after that, played through Black 2, White 2 quite a bit. Not nearly as much as Black and White. And then X and Y happened. I played that a lot, almost as much as X and Y. Not X and Y, Black and White. And then after X and Y, it was the next generation, I think. Which, Sun and Moon, I basically played through the story, nothing else. The Hoenn remakes, I didn't play it all the way through until later. It's too many Pokemon now, it's overwhelming. Yeah, I can see that. It's just a lot of choice, and it's hard to remember them all. Because I think the Hoenn remakes were when I was starting to fall off. And then they did, yeah, Sun and Moon / the Hoenn remakes were when I was starting to fall off of it. Now, I played Sword and Shield. I didn't buy it initially. I kind of waited a bit. And I played through it. I like some of the characters from it. And then after I was done with the story, I have not touched it since. I mean, I still don't think that limiting the Pokemon, like the Pokédex, is a good idea. Everyone has a favorite Pokemon and everything, and especially with how much it means to some people. Like, I understand not including all of them directly in the game and having the trade and whatnot, but at least make it possible for people who want to transfer, you know? I don't know if that's a hot take anymore or not. This is so weird. It's like I recognize all these places. So it's, you know, not new whatsoever to me. That was weird, hearing the music end.
Introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom.
Thank you, Ember.
Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Yeah. I mean, interesting. You completely skipped over the DS line?
No more having to camp outdoors.
Because I feel like the DS was like peak for Pokemon. The DS or 3DS, one of the two.
But the city folk don't look
I
too
think more so DS. Because you had the entirety of 4th gen games, 5th gen, and then you could also go back and play through the 3rd gen games as well.
Everyone's been
If you had a
calling
DS
for
Lite.
storm terror recently,
Or just a standard DS.
but everything will turn out fine as long as Jean's with us.
Oh, really?
Jean? Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. Jean, Defender of Mondstadt.
A Defender of Mondstadt.
With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us.
Oh, like, I'm pretty impressive.
Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, traveler.
Is it the glider?
It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Is it the glider?
Hey, why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because you didn't help. But yeah, the DS is like the peak for me in terms of
Because this
Pokemon.
reward is useless
by
to you,
far.
Paimon.
Oh, because you can fly.
I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy, sticky honey roast.
That's her favorite food, I'm pretty sure.
Roast. Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
It's the glider.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Hell yeah. Boom. 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 I still can't wish. Man. I'm probably not going to be able to wish until after I get Kaya and Lisa.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been
Luke.
affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
In terms of gaming, I basically only used my PlayStation 2 and didn't want to get a new console until they finalized when Kingdom Hearts 3. Hell yeah. If only Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't such a disappointment, in my opinion. Though I hadn't been waiting nearly as long as what other people have, so I can only imagine. Yeah, now we're on that Kingdom Hearts 4 hype train. Hell yeah. It's just like it's felt like a lot of time wasted for like a build up. And like a lot of the information that we were getting were things that we already knew. Have I ever talked about on stream what happened to me with Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind? Essentially what happened with Kingdom Hearts Remind for me was I bought the DLC after beating the game like a year later after beating the game. And I played through Remind. I got to the part where you can go up against all the bosses and everything. And when I did, I leveled up to level 99 or 100 or whatever. And then after I did that, my game crashed. I went to go reload it. And it said that my save file was corrupt. And when I tried to load it, essentially what happened was I was back to where I had finished grinding for my levels. My levels were back down to where they were before I did Remind. And then it pretended like I didn't even touch Remind whatsoever. It was the weirdest thing. And I got so pissed that I have not touched it since. I think Remind makes it a bit better, but still. I wanted like Final Fantasy bosses and characters and all that, and 3 didn't have any of it. Thank you. I still need to play it. I know none of the story as well for it, because I want to go in blind.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Yeah.
That's because the wind is the heart and soul of Mondstadt. It's easy to use, but you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
I know how to use a wind glider, Amber. Trust me. I'm an expert. Da-da-da-da. Adventure rank 5. Let's go. Is it adventure rank 8? Or 16? That I need to get to. It's Dvalin. Dvalin was so cool. Storm Terror at this point. It's also been so long since I've done the boss fight. So I need to catch up on the mobile game story. Yeah, they made that free, didn't they? Oh, here he is. Oh yeah, we're doing like a boss fight. So yeah, I remember things. I remember oh god.
How are you staying afloat like this with just a wind glider?
Don't ask. This is weird.
Fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
Venti!
Concentrate.
Yeah, wait, can you actually still play it? I thought it was just all the story bits. Why don't we ever play a third-person shooter like this, ever? Just ever. This is like the only time. Also, the noises it's making. It's like cutting itself off. Gotcha. This story thing? This Dvalin thing? So weird. Also, like, how fucking high up are we? Just chill. Heading back down.
Are you hurt?
Yeah. Totally got hurt. The sudden TPS section. Yeah. Third person shooter. Oh shit. It's the boy.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
Far from either.
Storm Terror is attacking Mondstadt itself.
Yeah.
Traveler, you've come at the right time. We must.
This felt like really huge stakes when I played this for the first time. I was like, whoa, are we really getting into this?
Right. This is Kaya, our cavalry captain. These two are travelers from afar.
From
Thanks.
afar. Is that all we know of them?
Long story short,
I can read your mind, Kaya.
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times.
Is it like a fan thing, or do these two just not like each other very much?
The anguish of being separated from family. I'm not
Or am I
sure
just
why
like completely like not remembering things correctly?
But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more.
Kaya, you make me the opposite of relaxed.
First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now.
Yeah.
Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was
Kaya.
witnessed by no small number of citizens.
Makes every single woman simp over him, I swear. That's how it goes.
The acting Grand Master of the Knights of
Kaya
Favonius
can relax me any day.
and formally invites you both to our headquarters.
Yeah, with that silky smooth voice.
Osmanthus wine
Oh my
tastes
God.
the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
That's so loud.
We agreed to meet them here.
there have been
At least in my ears. Are you guys okay?
Once we meet, we must
Thank you for the Osmanthus wine.
time comes.
That was perfectly timed for Jean. I'm like, Jean, you don't say that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And once it was over, I brought
Yeah,
you
I
some
forgot too. I was like, hold on. I honestly forgot. My ears are perfect because GeoDaddy's voice. Was it loud? Or was it spot on? Because I haven't really tried it.
Mondstadt
It was so loud compared to the game. At least in my ears.
Grand Master of the Knights
Okay.
of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Wasn't too loud? Okay, good.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us
Awesome.
out?
Glad it worked. Thank you so much.
You're both so adorable. Sadly,
Oh, God.
The timing is regrettable.
Lisa, your totally average mommy vibes
Storm
do not
Terror
phase
caused
me.
quite a
ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence.
I'm excited for a new outfit, though.
Mondstadt's elemental
And of course, it's always the outfits that reel me back in.
the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't
Like
for this
acne?
interference, the Knights of Favonius would
What?
have better ways to help you than just
The
putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
Lisa, time for the bonk. Where's the inn? We should really help out. Mommy Lisa deserves all 11. Okay, look.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
Lisa's not bad. She's good, but she could be better. I think with her getting the teacher outfit, that puts her a little bit higher up.
Lisa has revealed the sources of Storm Terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples.
Wow.
Storm Terror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power.
Yeah, this is when we get Lisa and
Our
Kaya.
objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples.
Only 3?
I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Because we can't handle 4? Must be a local thing.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The
Is it?
storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to
Strike
take
while the
initiative
iron's
and
hot.
act before the situation escalates.
Okay. Wishing. There's the shop. Wait, okay, here we go. So very first thing up on the list of wishes that I need to do was Emmy's weapon banner wish. Okay, I'm going to do a poll for this. We're going to choose the epitomized path. This is going to be very important. If we want Raiden's weapon or if we want Ayato's weapon. Okay, we got 1 vote for Ayato. Is anyone going to vote for Raiden? So we're going to choose Ayato for the weapon banner. That's cool. Boom. Chart course. Gonna do 1 wish. It's a 3-star weapon. Please be one that we can use. It's one we can use. Oh yeah, for sure. Using elemental burst gives 12%. Next one is the limited banner and standard. Amber, they're actually in order of what ones I like. Because I like Amber the most, Kaya the least. Because Amber, Jean, Lisa, Kaya.
Adventures will probably get more and more dangerous. We should make sure we're prepared.
Uh-huh. For sure. It wants me to enhance. No. No one's telling me to, so I can't. I can't do it. I cannot level up any of my weapons. Amber! What if I talk to you as you? Hey.
This is it. One of the deserted
A swap back.
temples of
Not
Four
allowed.
Winds. These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here.
Why would they need to?
There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilitrol camp inside.
I think that chance is 100%.
On its own temple. Yes, I also find it hard to accept, but Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds.
What are the other 3?
Huh? Wait, did you just feel that?
Sorry, that was me.
The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
Cool. Did it say level 4? She's level 4. He's level 5. I can't believe that
You can use that
leveling up is actually working. Because no one's gonna actually let me do it myself.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
Wow. I know how to do things.
No one escapes my
That's a lot. I didn't expect so much to be right there. I'm so determined to kill them this way. As long as they don't go back over there, it should be fine. This guy's almost dead. There we go. Sir, can you please? Oh, there he goes. Nice. We did it. Now we can go down there. I'm, low-key going to become an Amber main. especially if I'm not able to get characters. Also, I'm probably gonna have to actually use Kaya and Lisa for a bit. It's insane how much easier everything is when you actually know what you're doing. Kaya plus Lisa is better than Amber, but you also support Amber main vibes. Amber's by far my favorite out of the three, and no one's gonna change anything with my opinion on that. Quite literally the face of Genshin Impact on Twitch for some reason. I don't know why it's Amber, is because she's like the very first character that we see. I don't know. Can you consider that smashing? Smashing.
This way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe.
Hell yeah.
This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean.
Thanks,
But now
Jean.
with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
Hashtag deep.
It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which,
Of course it's
Wind,
deep.
we were
It's
discussing
Lisa.
earlier. If you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not
The
saying I don't know
Sumeru
our
teacher.
history. It's just, I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
Sure. Whatever you say, Amber. Let's check artifacts real quick. Adventurous stuff I want. Ooh, that's going right on her. I can't level them up, unfortunately. Oh. Great. You level on which one? The 3-star? Amber's? The crit damage one or the pyro one? I'm assuming the pyro one, probably. Enhance. We just need enough for one level. There we go. Boom. We get a little bit more pyro damage. This is why I mean that this is essentially hard mode, by having you guys do all this stuff for me. Because otherwise, I'm not doing it.
You've arrived.
I have.
Come closer. Can you smell that?
It smells like burnt pyro
Something must have happened
slimes.
in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you?
You could say that. I can burn something that's made of... Yeah,
It's a
true.
pity that the Temple of the
True.
Earth has been disturbed by such an atrocity.
What's the
That's all.
atrocity?
No one makes offerings to the four winds anymore. Yet the old winds never vanish.
Who are the four
We need to
winds?
clear out the temples.
I mean, we know Dvalin, but I forget what the other three are. If we even know who they are. I think they give Kaya to you after this, right?
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
Okay. Got a new element now. So that's cool.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Dull blade using ass.
How do you know?
Experience.
Experience.
Experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Okay. If you say so. I know Kaya gets a bunch of people wet. I don't need a crash course on how he does that.
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
Let's deal with it.
Bravo. What a performance. You are, to my surprise.
I like that they didn't have the time to give him something new. Or like put in something new. They just used like a little
Were sights to behold.
animo crystal thing. Thanks, it's nice for you to say.
I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty.
Did his mic peak?
Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future.
I guess
Please
so.
Visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also
Okay.
know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing.
D-Luke.
Quite rewarding, no?
Yes.
Seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
Okay.
See you later then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's no way Hilly Churls organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity.
Is there a hilly chill behind him? Yup.
Thus you were behind this.
Mm-hmm. Behind the whole thing. They gave him subtitles for things that we don't even understand. There he goes.
Knights of
Yeah.
Always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your
Remember when
involvement just
D-Luke was
made things
cool?
a whole lot more interesting.
I like how he's using the Favonius greatsword, showing that he used to be a part of the Knights. There he is. Okay. I should have enough. No. Ooh, we got a new weapon. So, thanks again, Jakun, for this singular wish. Nice. 3-star. You're the Senate. True. True. Very true. Do we want the Sky Rider? Or do we want the Handy Sword? Oh, this increases defense. I don't know what Kaya uses, but I guess I'll give this to Kaya. Congrats, Kaya, you are now the Traveler. True. I guess this is gonna go to Lisa, which is very weird. I have a note here about doing something on the standard banner. So I guess someone redeemed that. So let me do that now. Do one on the standard banner. Another 3-star. Let's go. Harbinger of Dawn's not bad. Hold on. Which one's better? Crit damage. This one's better. And then that means that you are going to get this. The boss is here. Do you think I could probably fight it? This is a very bad idea. I know. But I want to try. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. It's level 36! Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. Run away! Run away! No. I wanted... Oh, biggest fuck you I've ever seen. I just wanted to see if it was even going to be possible. That's like a Dark Souls level boss right there. Whoa. The 2022 Grand Award. Player's Choice for 2022. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. I guess if you're playing Genshin or want to do Genshin, do it soon rather than later. I can do a 10 pull with that amount.
Hey, cutie.
Hi.
You're going to help me out too? How kind of you. Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything.
What does the librarian
Good
do?
question. Basically, things other than that which require brawn or brains.
So, what does that leave?
What does it leave? Oh, she's just gonna... Okay. There we
When it
go.
comes to wet enemies, I've got them covered.
Why is it that her and Kaya's like, oh yeah, I get wet enemies? You get more than that wet.
Call it
OG Spicy Mama? Yeah, I think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, Yai makes for a much better
vision?
one.
Where exactly are you from?
Both her and A. Emphasis on OG,
Dragon
yeah.
of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the North, Falcon of the West.
Oh yeah, the wolf one.
They are the four winds of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Affiliated with
OG
Barbados,
Spicy
the god of Enna.
Mama.
The Dragon of the East, Storm Terror. Its real name is Dvalin.
Yeah, then we had the wolf of the north, and then there was the other two, which I don't think that we've met yet.
Seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business. So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power.
Yes.
Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning. Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt.
Interesting.
Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Storm Terror.
But why would one of the four winds
Why would he want such an edgy name?
hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud.
You channeled Johnny Bravo for a second there.
Here.
Me?
Take this.
Oh, yeah. I see where you're coming from. I did not mean to channel Johnny Bravo out of all people. Yeah, I noticed it too. I was like, hold on. Hold on. Boom, we have Lisa now.
It's finally done.
I guess so.
All that lay, flow, and elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal.
The ley
Go
lines.
back and see how the knights are doing. But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too.
She's so much less annoying.
By the way, we obtained another Animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right?
Yes.
We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
The fake moon. Oh, cool. Prologue Act 1 complete. Okay, weapons. You are going to get Thrilling Tales. Limited Wish. Oh shit. Which one do you want, Comet? A. Got it. Early. We got a 4-star. Ooh, too bad I can't use it. I literally cannot use it right now. That's cool. My first 4-star weapon. One I cannot use. Also, I will not use star glitter, and I'll pull people to see what they want from it. Yeah, I want to see if I can get Dendro already. So I know you can get Kale from getting to a certain point in the Abyss. But I don't remember how far. So I kind of want to see...
This statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby.
Which one?
Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
I forgot about this. Where is he? Where is the fucker? Oh! There we go. Hey! It's taken care of. Wow. Completely forgot about that. Da-da-da-da. So if I go... Wait. Yeah. So, oh my god, there's so much over here. If I continue, I can make it over the Sumeru. Leyline Blossoms. Oh, yes! Level up 5-star. You want me to level up the Traveler? Is that 3? We're doing 3? Well, we're leveling them up 3 times. Boom. Level 10. Level 18 mobs. Let's go. Also, I think some of my artifacts are doing a great deal of help for me. Even though I don't have them leveled up. Hey, welcome back, Emmy. Alright, so... Since you want to do a limited wish... Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Emmy, you tell me which banner that you want me to pull on for both of those. And then Comet, you tell me what you want for yours. And then I'll pull. I have a feeling I know what Emmy's gonna want. Raiden for Comets. Ayato and then A. Okay. So we'll do Ayato first. Another 3-star. What do we get though? Magic Guide. Then A. Twice. Another 3-star. What do we get though? I can do a refinement on that. Ooh, slingshot. That might be better for Amber. Thank you, guys. It's time to update character stuff. Hold on. Kaya. Enhance. And do refine. I don't think there's any harm in refining. There we go. Then I'm going to see... This one does HP. This one does crit rate. Yeah, we want to go slingshot. Oh, you want to level up? Oh, God. Hold on. Alright, you tell me what artifact and or artifacts you want to level up. Really? Okay. Because I think out of all of them right now... Because I think pyro damage bonus for Amber right now. However, 3-star artifacts could be good, but it's kind of meh. And I think the pyro damage is like super specific that I think it'll help out quite a bit. So I'm going to do it 5 times. Max EXP reached. Oh my god. Wait. Enhance. I'm so used to being able to do more. So that's 3 as of right now. I think it'll probably help me more to go with 3-star. Oh, this one has energy, recharge, and HP. So I guess I'll go with this one. So that's 3 of them. I need to enhance 2 more levels. That's 4 out of the levels. Wait, did I? Whoops. I leveled up a little bit too much. I think. Yeah, I did. I did 2 more. Ooh. Precious chest. Ooh, Berserker. Ooh. Get some crit rate on that. I'm gonna give this the Traveler. We almost have a character with all 3 stars. Which is kind of cool. Level 24. You think I can't take this on? Game. I'll show you that I can. See? We're fine. Why is he the only one that's this high level? Is there a reason for that? Gotta get all the way up there. Hold on. Oh, there's another chest over there. Nice. Of course. Okay. Why? I was almost there. I was almost there. I got an elemental reaction, which killed it. That's cool. Got an achievement for that one. Nice. I can't do anything with it. I've been having a lot of fun streaming this so far. You're actually gonna head out? Let's have this be the end of the stream then. I'll do this later. I'm definitely gonna make a YouTube video on this, or videos on this, and then we'll just see where things go. I'm excited. It allows me to use different characters that I'm not used to using. I don't think anyone's done anything like this either. So hopefully it does well on YouTube too. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get myself some dinner. And 'cause I'm starving. I didn't think that was 4 hours. Like, holy crap. So, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, everyone. Yeah, thank you. Have a great night.